Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about Burma, an interesting topic that I picked up for you guys, and this is quite insightful. I don't know how much you know about Burma, but I have been reading about them in the last few days, and I've been watching a few videos and watching a few TV programs, and it come to my attention to do a video about it, due to the fact that it has been ignored by the mainstream media, due to the fact that it's people are not allowed to report from their reporters in particular. So I'm just gonna go and touch upon this briefly. So Burma is a government which is ruled by which had been ruled by military, but in the last few years it had a democracy, an election. Well, according to the BBC, it's still not democratically run because the military still holds the key positions. So I'm just going to touch upon that for a little bit, and the way they treat its people, in particular the Muslim population, is quite wrong. According to the human rights activists, it is a genocide against humanity. It's a crime against humanity, and they have called it genocide, which was similar to the one which happened in Kosovo in the recent years, as well as the one in Germany and back in the World War II, during the Jews prosecution of the Jews by the Nazis. So that's how they call it. The UN the UN has labeled it as a genocide and crimes against humanity. According to the independent newspaper, there are thousands have been killed, and 140,000 have been displaced. They have not given even though the Muslims have lived there for centuries and generations, they have been stripped from their citizenship, and they've called foreigners, and they've been kicked out. 140,000, which is quite a lot. 1 million of them have been living there for centuries and decades and generation, but 140,000 have been displaced. And it's a Buddhist country, but the most interesting part is this: even though the crimes which is happening, the human rights, the newspapers, and everybody knows about it, but no newspaper or no government or in the civilized countries or anywhere else call them a Buddhist terrorist, even though they terrorize the people in there. Now, to me, it's wrong. Religion should not be blamed, but the double standards here, to me, is quite interesting, because if it was a Muslim country, they would quickly blame the Muslim terrorists, but nobody called the Buddhist as a Buddhist terrorist. Well, I don't think it's fair. I don't think this should happen to people. You know, I know Burma is a country of predominantly Buddhists, but still you have to give everybody its human rights chance, you know, to live there. I mean, these people have been living there, the Muslims have been living there, you know, how they treat them. So just to touch upon this, do your own research, have a look at a little bit more in details, and share this video if you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye now.